everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're going to be getting into Project L by Board Cubator, which I never heard of this game until the Kickstarter, and then when I saw it, I was like, kind of a cool game that me and my son can play, and it'll be fun. And we played, and it was fun. I was right. So, um, this is not a deep, heavy game. This is more kind of a family group based setting. There's a solo variant to it that is made for the solo variant that we're going to play today. But just to keep in mind that the solo variant, while fun, the game really shines with multiplayer. So even if you're playing two player, it's still a lot of fun. It's a nice little high score competition game that is just good to see. Hey Yogi, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Is there dice rolling in this game? No, there is not dice rolling in this game. So it should be good. Yeah. No, there is no dice rolling in this game. You don't have to worry about the terribleness that will happen with my dice rolling, but there's strategy to it. We'll play one with the solo variant of the base game just for people who are interested in Project L. I also got because Project L came out a little while back, I backed it with Finesse, which was the expansion to Project L, and then got Project L with it. So we'll play one with just regular Project L, so you can see the solo variant, and then we'll play one with Finesse, which you can see that expansion if that also is something that you would be interested in. But it's like I said, it's Tetris pieces, it's puzzly. For people who like that type of stuff, this game's for you. I like it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was like it's a quick game too. It's not something that's gonna take no dice rolling. Phew. So it should be it should be fun. You'll see how it kind of works out, how it plays, and how it goes. I will be playing against an AI for solo variant. And the AI, we need to select a name for this AI. I have the AI with me like right here at the table, but when I go down to the table, you'll see my AI, and we will name said AI and see how it goes. Right? We'll name and see how it goes. So before we begin, I want to say thank you to my Patreons and thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you so much coming to the table, listen to me talk and play games poorly. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. So let's get some information, and then we'll get down to the table. We'll see how that stuff goes, and it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be. All right. So this is Project L Finesse, which came out this year, delivered this year. Project L, I believe, came out like 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago, or yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. And so it has about the same amount of high rating with it. It's a fun game. I think Project L got like a 7.7 or something, but puzzle games are not for everybody. People want dungeon crawls and mind-crunchingly hard things that frustrate them and take them hours to play. But some others like family-based games, and this is a family-based game. Project L came out. It's already at an 8.0 with 91 people rating it. See, so not a lot of people are getting into this, but I'm telling you, it's a fun game. Anyway, 1 to 4 players. This game truly shines at higher player count. It really does, because it turns into strategy. The higher that you go, though, the turns take a little bit longer. So once again, I'll hit that sweet spot of 3 to 4, like 3 player, and that's where it really shines. I played it solo, I played it 2 player, and I played it 3 player. And 3 player, because 2 player is like, okay, you're gonna take that. I just gotta make sure I let you know, but with 3 player, you don't know what's gonna happen because one person can really throw your game off. So I say 3 player is the sweet spot. It's about 20 to 40 minutes. I'd probably say each game solo took about 25 minutes, 2 player took 30, and then 3 player took like 25, 30 minutes. So it wasn't too long to play when I played it, so not too bad. Age 13 plus. Yep. If you can play Tetris, if you can dodge a wrench. Now, if you can play Tetris, you should be able to play this game. And not because it just has Tetris pieces, and the idea is fitting things in place, fitting things in where you can, right? It's not truly Tetris, but it has Tetris pieces. Shapes. Anyway, the weight on this, honestly, the community hasn't said, but I think the weight on this is like a 2.0. It's the complexity is in the strategy of trying to beat the AI, honestly. Designed by Philippe, Martin, and Mikhail and Jan, and I think that's okay. Hopefully, I did that well. Great group of artists that worked on this and published by Boardcubator, who made Finesse, made this, and we can look at their website to see what all else they have to offer, so you can see if it's something that's worth your time. Okay, let's get down to the table so we can see our opponent and see how this stuff goes. This is our opponent. This guy. That's the AI. And the AI needs a name. So basically how the game works is you have this project mat, the play mat that we're going to be using. In this bag, I'm about to dump all this stuff out so you can see, but this really nice Project L bag that you get that holds all the shapes that you're going to use, because I just say Tetris, but all the shapes that you're going to use. And what you can do, as I'm just kind of shuffling this and talking, what you do is you shuffle these up, you set up like you'll see me set up for the solo variant. However, the rules are, you take pieces from the board onto your mat, and that's how and then you can try to solve them, placing your shapes onto them as necessary, taking 3 actions. Not going to be too hard to do, but we need to determine, like, this is where the strategy comes in of how do we do this efficiently. The AI is going to try to completely destroy us in terms of score. It's destroyed me every time I've played it, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? So what we do is, on this playmat, you can only place, so I'll place these out. When I set them up, I'll go more over this. So I'm just gonna kind of give this a shuffle, and then we'll do a setup. So out of these white tiles, which are kind of lower score or no score tiles to get you some base pieces, you're going to shuffle them up and draw 15 of them. So that's why I'm kind of doing this now. Alright, so let's get these 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that looked pricey. 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, and one more shuffle for 15. You see, then the rest of these, replayability, right? The rest of these goes back to the box, and you have these 15, right? I like to give these a lovely, lovely shuffle. Just give them some nice variety. And then we've got these black tiles. These black tiles are the more expensive ones. They got the 5-pointers in there. They got they got some high scores. You shuffle these up and you grab 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you return the rest of the box. You give these a good shuffle, and then you stack the white tiles on top of the black tiles. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just being silly. I'm being silly. Okay. So then you stack those. That's the deck that we're going to be playing with, right? So what you do then is you make a 3x3 grid out of what's on here. So if I could make a good 3x3 grid. Wow, I got some really good score. 1, 3. My camera looks a lot further out than the space I feel I have. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what you notice on here is that each one of these has shapes on them. When you complete the shape, like fill it in with the pieces that you have, you get that shape, and then you get the tile as your scoring point if there's a point to be got. That makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna get all this poured out. As you can see, it's lovely shapes, and they're nice pieces. They're nice acrylic pieces that you can get to play. Alright, so This kit, our lovely AI. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Pull up a chair. We get to determine the difficulty of the game that we're going to do, right? So this is by giving the AI block pieces, and I'll explain that as we play. So you can give them 2 forces. So if you give them 6 pieces, you're playing normal mode. If you give them 3 pieces, you're playing hard mode. If you give them no pieces, you're playing a mode that's called unbeatable. I don't do unbeatable. It's called unbeatable mode. I mean, and another, I've tried, every time I played normal, I've been beat. So that should let you know. Then what you do is you place the lock pieces on the board. So you'll do 1, 2, and 1. And I'll explain lock, I'll explain all that stuff. Just stay with me as we go. So the puzzle grid's created. The deck's been created of kind of what's left to go through. And then these are just ancillary pieces that we're going to use to set stuff up. Let's go unbeatable now. So our AI character here, which I'm trying to determine his or her name. And I was going to say it's either going to be Brian, Bob, or Dan. But I don't want any of them to beat me as the AI has beat me horribly. So unbeatable doesn't that mean it can't be beat? I think so. So I'm not going to name it any of those 3, just in case it wins and they gloat at me in chat all day. Instead, I will name him. I don't know. We'll name him something. Give me a name and I'll pick it. So what we do, I'll move this down a little bit. What we do is basically, this game is played over a series of rounds. And in those rounds, we select a tile. We have 3 actions. We can take a tile. We can place, which lets us place 1 piece, and you can only place 1 piece on a puzzle. So we can do a place action, which will let us place 1 piece in a puzzle. Or we could take a master action, which lets us place 1 piece in all the puzzles that we have in our board. You can only have a max of 4. We can also take one other action called the upgrade action, where if you notice on this card, you see like it's yellow, then green, then those colors going up. Basically, what you would do is you would take, if I want to trade this in, I can get a green piece. If I want to trade this in for an upgrade, I can get either a long blue or a orange, whatever color that is, orange piece. If I want to trade one of those in, then I could upgrade to one of those. That's how that works. So take, place, upgrade, master action. But you only get 3, and you can only do 1 of each. So each action can only be done once. Cool. So you'll see how he works in a second. Chapman. Name him Chapman. If Bob beats me, I'll never hear the end of this. I'll call him Bob. All right, Bob. Go to hell, Bob. It kind of flows, right? Okay, so we start off. I always go first, and I'll move this over here get a little bit, because, like I said, the screen is showing that I have a lot more space than I do right here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this tile, and I'll place it here on my board. That's my first action. We will replace this, and then what we do is we take this piece and give it to Bob. L Bob. And we give it to Bob. Okay, then I will place, putting that there. And then I will take the master action. So I completed a puzzle. Look at that. Easy enough. What we do is we look up here, we grab the shape that we just got, and then we get our shapes back, and this goes in our victory pile. Now, usually what you would do is if you're playing multiplayer, you'd put this face down because you don't want people counting your score. But since we're playing solo, it's fine. It'll be all good. So that ends my turn. I did my 3 actions. I took, I placed, and I did a master action. On Bob's turn, Bob is then going to look up here and say, okay, how many of, are there any columns that do not have these locks on here? Oh yes, there is. Bob is then going to take the highest tile, the highest value tile from that column. If there's more than one column, when we get to that, I'll show you how that works. Hey, Brian, what's going on? A pile of tiles looks like a heart. So Bob says, yes, there's nothing in this column, so I can take the highest value. Since there is no high value, how do we determine what Bob takes? We start going from left. Yeah, from left to right down. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he will always take the closest to. So this will be Bob's. We'll put Bob's over there so there's no shenanigans. We'll replace this. Then we take all the lock tiles that Bob has, put them up here at the top, and we take one tile from one lock from every other column and put it over there as well. So that's Bob locking it off. So now he's opened up the 2s for him to start getting 2 score stuff. So you see how the strategy goes? So then it comes back to my turn. I'm gonna take I can't really stop him, can I? I'll take this one. Here. And I'm about to get a long piece. I'm going to take this one. Well, try to get me some score. So that's my second action. I will then take a place action for my third. The only action, and if I said this before and I screwed up what I said, let me reiterate. The only thing that you could do once on a turn is the master action. Everything else you could do you can continue to do throughout, so you don't have. Okay. All right, so that's my third action. I'm done. Bob then says, okay, what's open? Well, these 2 are open. What's the highest value? Oh, look at that number 1 spot. Bob's like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. We will then draw a new one. He will put his lock up here. We will then grab a lock from here. There's not one to grab. Grab a lock from here, put it over there. So that's that set. Okay, so now it's my turn. So Bob already has 2 points already. Well, I don't like that, Bob. I hate you, Bob. So I'm going to do a... He's only going to get a 1-pointer this turn. I can get that 1-pointer. Up here, if you're asking kind of, hey, Adam, what's going on? Pull up a chair. If you're asking how many can you take? 4. You can only have a max of 4 before it starts. If I take this, the problem, so here's the strategy of how this works. If I take one of these tiles, if I flip that over and that's a 2, he's going to take that. So I could do... Barf. I think I'm going to. I'm going to take that. That's my third one. Don't be a 2, don't be a 2. Oh, whew, thank you. So that's my first action. My second action is going to be to place. You mean Bob? This is Bob. This is an AI. What are you talking about, Adam? This is Bob. Alright, so my second action is going to be to place, and then my third action is going to be to take the master action. I only have one piece left, so you can't really see it in action, but you will. So I'll put this there to complete that. I will flip this over, score that, and I get a purple piece. Hey now. Hey. Alright, so that ends my turn, and I took it from here. There's nothing here for me to put in his lock pile. So Bob's then gonna say, okay, well, there's only one locked area open, so let me take 1, 2. Okay, this one's one of the open ones. I'm gonna take this. That's gonna be mine. Place this here, and then it's gonna get a piece from either other column. Ooh, we're on the black tiles, and the black tiles cost a lot more money. Luckily, that's been locked off. So, my first action is going to be to place. My second action, now you get to see it, is going to be to take the master action. So I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to put this. You get to put one piece on each for the master action. There. Ta-da! So I will score this, get another one of these pieces, score that, and that ends my turn. So it was, sorry, that does end my turn. I took the place action, I took the master action. I got one more turn. I gotta take a piece from somewhere. It's gonna take me a while to fill up that 3 score. He will unlock the 1-pointers. I need this blue piece. I really do. I really do. So my last, but it's getting score, right? I don't think I have stuff that's, I think I do. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Which gives him that. He's gonna take the 3-pointer, Bob. Come on, Bob. I gotta say it like a New Englander, Bob. Alright, so that ends my turn. That's my third action. So Bob is gonna be like, ooh, thank you. Thank you, good sir. And so we'll place this here. He'll put his lock piece, then we take one from here, one from here. Ugh, Bob, I hate you. Okay, so I am going to take the place action. Well, I could take the master action, actually. I'm going to take the master action first this time. So the master action, I'm going to put one there, one here. I get green piece. And then my second action, I'm going to take the place action. Oop. Get a lovely, lovely square. Bob. And then my third action. All right, we're going big. We're going big or we're going home. So my third action. A 3-pointer looks good. I'm gonna take it. Taking this one. Might be a bad idea, but I'm taking it. Which will put one of these there. And then we'll replace it. Okay. So it's Bob's turn. So this is the part where it gets interesting, because you're like, well, it's all locked. Bob can't take anything. You are right. Bob cannot take a tile this turn. Instead, what Bob's gonna do is Bob's gonna say, you know what? Take one off of these, remove them from the game, put them in the pile. So now Bob ate away at a lock so that he can get through. Ugh, damn you, Bob. Okay, so my first action, because Bob's gonna grab that 3-pointer that I can't do a thing about, well, I could take it. Yeah, we got a little bit of time left. You know what, Bob? Forget you. I'm taking this 3-pointer. You can't have it. No. And, awesome. Sweet. I hate you, Bob. Alright, so then my second action is going to be to take the master action. So I'll put this here. I'm gonna need that, and I'm gonna need that. So what can I put over here? Well, I'm gonna get that L, right? And I think that L is a 3. Put it like so be very careful. Don't try to put a piece in. As soon as you let go of this piece, as soon as you let go of it, it is called place. So don't say, okay, well, I'm gonna try to fit things to make it make sense. You can't, that'll be cheating. So I'm kind of hovering here. I do that. I think I will do, what am I doing? Yeah, I think I will do that. I'll place you there. So that's the master action. Then I will take the place action to put that there. And I think that ends my turn. So Bob's gonna be like, yum, 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 yum. Take that. Oh no! Well, at least a lot comes out of here. Goes here, and one comes here. So you can see the game is not complex. But fighting the AI is tough. Bob is kicking my butt. So let's see. First action, I'm gonna take a place action. Let's get this done. I got a 3-pointer, and get me a new shape. My first action. I have to take that 4 one, right? Don't I? I have to take that 4 score one. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Don't be a 4. Don't be a 4. Okay, it's a 3. I'm not mad about that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So then it'll be to make a master action. I'm gonna do that. And that's spoken for. And then I'm gonna do that. There we go. Who invited Bob? All right, so that's my 3. Bob's turn. You know what he's going for. The 3-pointer. Oh, there's a 5-pointer. Okay. Everything's pretty locked up. So I could tell Bob to kiss my butt this round. Okay, so I'm going to take a place action to do that. Red. That 5 is impossible. Like, I would have so much turns to get that. I need another one of these purple ones to get that. I can upgrade. I can upgrade one of these to get it, and then I should be able to do it. There's only 2 tiles left before the end game. Ooh. I have to. Agreed. So that's 1. Um, take a. I'll take a master action. That's 2. And then I'll take a place action. That's 3. Get one of these small, tiny little pieces. All right, Mr. Bob. Bob says, I can't play anything because you're blocking. So that's right. Bob will get no 5-pointers on your watch. So he's going to take 1 away from each. Now we're in the end. Now we're getting close. Okay, so then back to my turn. First, I'm going to place. Second, I'm going to upgrade. And I'll upgrade this to one of these. And third, I'm going to place. Oh, sorry, master action. And that ends my turn. Bob's then going to take this 4. We've triggered the end game, folks. We've triggered the end game. So what happens now is that when the pile goes dry, we're at the end game, which means we do one more round, which is what we're going to play right now, and then we get into finishing touches. So I am going to place to get this 5-pointer. Hey, look, it's the Enterprise. Place. You know what, Bob? I think I'm done with you scoring points, sir. I'm going to do that would zero out that tile. That's silly. That would straight up zero out that tile. So it doesn't make sense to take that. I can't take any other ones. You'll see why. So I will actually take I'll take this one. Why not? And then I'll place or master, whichever one it is, to do that. And get that point and put that there. Okay. Bob then will say, I can't take anything, which was the plan all along. And then we go into final scoring. So, how final scoring would go is if there were any tiles left. So let's say, here's the reason why I said it would zero itself out. If I had taken this tile, and then I had done my place action to do this, it would be there. So right now, this is an incomplete tile, which means that it would be -1 point against my final score. Any tiles that you have incomplete, that number, so if I had taken this 5, that would have been a -5 against my score, right? They don't go away, but right now it's a -1. What you can do is this action, this final part of it called finishing touches. And with finishing touches, you can basically say, I'm going to take a piece and place it. For every piece that you place is -1. So that means there's 1 space left. So when I do that, it would be -1, which I would get the 1 point for completing it, but then it would be -1, which would zero it out. Now let's take a look at another angle of it. So let's say we got here, and I said I'm doing this as the kind of as the place action. Right now I'm at a -5. I can do finishing touches to try to be efficient and close this off. So it'd be -1, -2, -3, -4. So if I do that, I would get 5 points for it, but -4, so it would only be 1 point. I would only get 1 point for it, if that makes sense. But we didn't do that. So then we add it up and we see who won. So for me, I got 5, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I got 20 points. Let's see how Bob did. So 20 for me. Bob is 4, 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Take that, Bob. Hey, Barrett, what's going on? I played this game on my Nintendo Game Boy. It's Tetris. Yeah, so I'm excited to see this in action. Thanks for playing it. Yeah, no problem, Barrett. No problem, Barrett. So Bob has been defeated for the first time I've beaten AI. So that is Project L solo. When you're playing Project L, and we'll play Finesse as well. So when you're playing Project L, instead of it being a grid of a 3x3, it is the white tiles make out a row of 3, the black or 4, I believe, and the black tiles make out a row of 4, and then you play same way, but there aren't any locks in it. The locks are for the AI. In your face, Bob. So that is base Project L solo variant. Like I said, there's a strategy to it. The tiles were on my side, and so were the pieces that made it work for me to beat Bob. But other than that, it never works out that way. I'm gonna let you know that. This is the first time I won. All right, so we're gonna play Project L Finesse. Is pretty much the same, but there are some slight variances, and I will shuffle those up and show you the variances. Variances says I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. A victory to start the morn. Every single time you say greetings, Barrett, I hear you saying it like on your stream. Greetings, I'm Barrett. I always hear you say it when you say greetings. Oh, man. Barrett and I will be playing a game together next week. Next week, I believe. Next week, yeah. So it'll be on the either the Meet Me at the Table channel for you to check out, or on the One Stop Co-op Shop stream, the one with Steve. But Barrett and I, but we will be playing games together again, and we will get back to Kingdom Death should Barrett would like to rejoin and have some time to it, so it'll be good. Hey Cynthia, I just beat Bob, but Bob will be coming back with a vengeance for us to play Finesse. So let us go to Finesse expansion, and I'm just gonna I always gotta work on the setup for this. Finesse's setup is a little different. So follow the setup instructions. Oh wait, I got it. Solo variant. Here it is. Follow the setup instructions, variant, but use 20 white tiles and 15 black tiles. Okay. Ah! I cannot contain the hype. Gaming with you is always. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Poor Bob. We talking about the same body? Okay, so 20 white tiles for us to play Finesse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just pulling from anywhere. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Remember, replayability. So, could be anything. Could be a boat. And then we're going to get 15 of these. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I could bend these, I would. They're shuffling stupid. 10, 11, 12. Oh, come on. 13, 14, 15. 15, right? My math right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. So we're going to follow the setup standard solo variant, but we're going to use these set of tiles instead. And you're like, oh man, that's a lot. It's not. It's not going to make the game longer. The game's actually going to be shorter. Even though I added more tiles, the game's going to be shorter. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But like I said, this is a really good family game. This is a really fun family game. I'm telling you. Get it? Kids love it. Kids will love it. The solo variant is a nice quick play, you know, like you got some time during lunch and you just want to play something real quick. Solo variant, no time at all. Like, yeah, 30 minutes. We played, our game was done in 30 minutes, and that was with me stopping to explain stuff. So it goes by really, really quick. Okay, so we're going to make our 3x3 grid. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move it up just a little bit too. Give me a little bit more space. More space. Because I need to place out the finesse stuff. One, 2, 3. Okay, then we'll get our locks in place. Then we will get, we will add the finesse tiles. So with finesse, it adds more strategy to the game, right? I keep these in a bag because they are crazy, crazy cool. So finesse adds more strategy to the game. So let me see how much it is. It's well, the credits are there. Separate the finesse tiles. So the finesse tiles come in A, C, and B. A, B, C. 1, 2. It's easy. Like 1, 2, 3. Kind of simple, like do, re, mi. You know, A, B, C. That's how easy finesse can be. So what you're going to do is you're going to randomly select 2 tiles, shuffle this and randomly select 2 tiles from the A and the B, and 6 tiles from the C. The Canje proved it. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. All right, so we just shuffle these up. We're going to randomly pick 2 from here, right? So random. 1, 2. Rest. Gone. Randomly pick 2 Bs. Shuffle these up. And I'm taking a glance at the rulebook to my right just to show you how easy the game is to kind of understand. So it's not hard. So we're going to grab 1, 2. And then we're going to take 6 of these. Okay. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The rest goes back to the box for replayability. We then shuffle all of these bad boys together. Just shuffle them all up. That's 10 tiles. The game is 10 rounds. That's it. So don't look at those tiles and be like you'll be here forever. The game's 10 rounds and then it's done. Okay. So now we have to place these out. Ooh. I'm trying not to flip them over. I like to get a good variety of them. That's a good variety. So how we're going to place these is we're going to take the first 2 and put them like that. And then the rest of them we flip over. And we put here, here. And these shows the credits and bonuses that we'll get each round. I probably got to pull it down some. Pull it down some. Pull it down. All right, so this is kind of for the people with ADHD, or AD, like not ADHD. What is it? I forgot what it's called. I will try to even these out. Not ADHD. I forgot what it's called. For the people who are like, make sure they're perfect. Perfect. I want perfection. Okay. Okay. So this is the rounds. These are how long they're gonna go. Finesse has these lovely, lovely coins that come with it. These are called credits. These are metal coins that came with the game. If you ordered them, they were not upgrades. They just came with finesse. These metal coins are credits that you can use to take additional actions. To basically, if you spend 2 credits, you can take an additional action. This action does not count towards any of your 3 actions. There are other things that you can do. If you have the ambassador one upgrade of this, you can take the ambassador action. You can take... Yeah, so basically I could just take an extra action. You could save it up. I have a little of that in gaming. OCD, thank you. OCD. Yes, if you're OCD, I say ADHD. OCD. If you are OCD... then I made them straight for people whose eyes are twitching right now, because this time, here we go. There we go. How about that? All right, so I watched the likes just kind of drop on this really quick because of this. So let's get into playing the game. Anyway, the way that we play the game is the exact same as we played it before, right? In terms of the locks, I'm gonna go normal mode again. So 2, 4, 6. Actually, let's do hard mode. Why the heck not? Because I beat Bob already. Bob's kind of mad at me, so we're going to do hard mode. We're going 3. We're going to play hard mode. Okay, So how this is going to work is every round going from left to right, we're going to be removing these things out, and based on what we do will give us credits. I have my handy dandy reference that's here. Whenever you place any of the depicted pieces in any puzzle above your playmat, you gain a credit. And it's per. So if I have all 4 and I do a master action to place all 4, I get 4 credits. So every time I place a piece, that happens this round. This round, whenever I upgrade, I gain a credit. This round, I'll have to read what that means because I've never seen that tile. So as we go through, I'll explain what each piece does, and then we will go from there. Okay? First 2 rounds, nothing happens. That's why they're face down. So we're just playing as regular. So let's start this bad boy off. OFT. I'm gonna grab this one. That's the easiest 1-pointer ever. Put that there. And flip this down. So then, oh, I forgot to give myself my starting pieces. You always have starting pieces. Hey, Dragon, what's going on? Tetris for when the power goes out. Yeah, pretty much. So then I will take a place action and then a master action. Boom. Simple enough. Not hard. I get my 1 point, and that ends my turn. Bob, oh Bob. Bob is going to grab the highest score one, remember? And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But he wants the highest score because Bob's like, I hate you, I'm going to take your life and end it. So, but Bob doesn't only do that. In finesse, because like I said, this pile doesn't seem crazy, Bob is also going to grab the lowest one in the rank that he's going to add to his. And 0 costs are considered the lowest. So Bob is also going to take that one away. Then we replace in the order that they were removed. He's going to put, that one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. Bob's going to put a lock pieces up here. And then we're going to take 1 lock from each over. Okay? So then it comes back to my turn. And that means this goes away. That's gone. That's over. We're on round 2. Well, I'm gonna... I really need that piece, too. I need that piece for my plans. This is not a good pull. This is not a good pull. I need that piece. Crap. I want to score, though. Ooh, I need to be able to place those symbols next round, too. So this is where the strategy comes in terms of shift from just base Project L. Coming up, I want to get these credits, but to be able to get those credits, I need to be able to place a tile that is a level 4 piece. Ugh. I can take this one, but then he'll get that 2-pointer and start destroying me. Because if I take that one, I'll get the square, and then next round I can use that square to get a credit. Blah, Bob. Okay, so... I could take this one, and... yeah, all this will do would just be sitting on my board for me not to use anything. I don't even have any else to do it. And I need this symbol to do that symbol, which he would take anyway. Remember, I've only got these 3 pieces right now. Like I said, this is where it kind of goes a little haywire. I could take this one. Well, flammed up. I don't know what to do. I don't want Bob to get any of the 2-pointers right now. He's already 1 point ahead of me. If he takes that, I'm not going to be broken up about it. So I could take this one. and then solve it to get the symbol. Upgrade that symbol so that I can get the credit from next round. So you see where finesse kind of adds that dynamic to it. Or I can take this. That's not really going to help me much. Actually, it will. I'm going to take this one. This goes down to you. You're going to lock that piece. Then I will do a place and a master action. And that's going to end my turn. Bob is going to take this one. And he's going to take the lowest cost one. So, boom. Boom. Da, da, da. Okay. So now we're in where I can start getting credits. I might have to miss this one. I'm going to place. So I can get this. I'm gonna. I should take that 2-pointer. I should take it. I should take that 2-pointer, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? That's probably the smart thing to do. This is probably the smart, stupid thing to do. The stupid, smart thing to do. So that's one. I'm going to upgrade this. I'm gonna this is like setting myself up for failure. I can upgrade this and get 1 credit. That's the best I can do. Or I could take another piece and take a master action. But it has to be those symbols. So I'm not going to get any scoring if I don't upgrade. Ooh. Yeah. Second action is going to be to take this one too. I'm going to need that at some point. And then my third action is going to be to take a master action. Yep. So I didn't place any of these pieces, which are level 4 pieces, so therefore I don't get anything for it. But it's Bob's turn. Bob's going to take that one, and then he's going to take the low-cost one. Hate you, Bob. I hate you bad. Okay. So now this turns over. All right, so this symbol says whenever you use an upgrade action, gain a credit. That's what that means. Whenever I use an upgrade action, I would gain a credit. Okay, so Bob can't take anything this round, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna do this to get, which is a place action, to get that and get the lovely, lovely symbol. I'm going to upgrade. Stupid idea. I'm going to upgrade this to get this symbol, which will give me a credit. And when you gain a credit, all you do is you take that 1 credit and you put it on the left side of your map. Very important. I'll tell you why at the end of the round. And then I will do a master action to put this here. And I'll end my turn. So at the end of your turn, you then take the credit and put it with the rest of your pieces. So basically what it says is that the credits are not available on the round that you get them. They're available on the round after you get them. So Bob's turn, he can't go. So he will get rid of those, making things a little bit more harder for me, but he still can't go, jerk. So that ends that round. So the next one says, whenever you take a puzzle, gain a credit. Ooh. Ooh. That's my exuberance. So I'm going to take this, and I'll gain a credit for that. And I will take this, gain a credit for that. That's 2. And then I'm going to take the master action. So the master action, complete there, that there, and we will put you here. That's the master action. Like I know what I'm doing or something. All right, so I get this symbol. Oh, I need pictures over here. I don't want to get confused with what I got. Then get my credits. So now I have 3 credits. I could do stuff. Oh, why, Bob? Why? Why, Bob? Why? Okay, so Bob's gonna take the 3. Bob. Put this over here, that over there, that over there. Oh, and he takes the lowest count one too. Sorry. So, and if there are 2 low counts, remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you take the lowest number. Oh, Bob, I hate you. I hate you a bunch. All right, so that ends that round. Next round says, at the end of your turn, if you have at least 1 piece of every level, gain 4 credits. This does not include ghost pieces if you're playing with that expansion. So if you, at the end of your turn, if you have at least 1 piece of every level, I have a level 1, a level 2, I'm about to get a level 3, and a level 4. Yep, I do. I'm going to get 4 credits at the end of this round. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Oh, no! I did not think this through. I think I might have to take the upgrade action to take a small piece and then the master action. So I'm going to take the upgrade action, taking a level 1 piece from nothing. Then I'm going to take the master action. And then I need that. Nope, I got the piece I need. I got the piece I need. So let's see. We got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. We're good. We're good. We're going to get 4 credits. Okay, so... No, Bob. I can't let you have that one. I'm going to take that for my 3rd action. Please don't be... Oh! Why? Why, Bob? Why? Why? Why do you have such luck? Okay, actually, I'm gonna spend 2 credits to take an extra action. Give me that. Give me that. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Okay, so that ends my turn. I get 4 credits at the end of my turn because I have 1 symbol from each level. Bob's turn. Take the stupid 4, Bob. Just take the stupid 4 and go away. Okay, so another 4 comes out. And the 3. I should have just left it alone. Alright, let me dig myself out from this hole. So, the next symbol on finesse says... what is that one? That one is... whenever you place any of the depicted pieces onto any puzzle... Nope, that's not what that is. What's that one? All finesse tiles in this set work in the same way. At the end of your turn, gain 1 credit for every depicted piece in your supply that matches that. So basically, if I have the purple long piece, For every one of these I have in my supply, I gain a credit. So far I've got 1 credit with that. So let me do place. I think Bob's gonna destroy me this round. Then I put it there. Yeah, that'll do. So I'll do a master action. Put you there. I need those 2 pieces. I'll put this. Then I will spend 2. This here. Actually, I'm not going to place that one. Sorry, I'm not going to place. I'm going to put 2 there. Ah, and 2 more. Bob's got me stressed out to put that. So I will get the symbol in these 2 points. And that's it. At the end of my turn, I've only got 2 of them, so I'm going to gain 2, which then come over for the next round. Bob is going to grab this one and this one. Okay. Okay. Get rid of that. Next up, if I place any one of those, whenever you place any one of those depicted symbols above any puzzle, you get a credit. So if I place those pieces in a puzzle, in any puzzle space, I get a credit for each. So basically, I can get, as I place these and try to figure this out, I can get a lot of credits. Okay. He's not going this round. I don't want him to get those 5s. So I need to figure this out first. So let's do this. We're going to do 1. I let it go, but I'm changing my mind. I have a 3 and a 2. There we go. Then I'm going to use this to actually place that. That's 3 credits already. 3 credits! Woohoo! And then I'm going to take something. I'm going to take something from you, Bob, because you take stuff from me all the time. No, because like a 6 is going to come out as soon as I take this 4. Game hates me. Give me the stupid. Give me the stupid piece. That's a 3. It's not bad. Okay. I've only got 1 credit yet, so I get 1, 2, 3 credits. And that ends my turn. Bob is going to do 3 and 1. Oof. So Bob's got access to the 4 and the 5. And that gets rid of that one. All right, next up is that symbol says at the end of your turn, if you have at least 1 piece of every level, gain 4 credits. Okay. Actually, no, that's not that one. This one says at the end of your turn, gain 1 credit for every type depicted piece that you have. So every depicted piece I have on here, I will gain a credit for. First action, let's get this stuff back. So we'll place 4 point and a blue. Second action. You're gonna grab that 5-pointer, and there's nothing I could do to stop you. Nothing whatsoever. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Unless I get squares, I can't fight that. Oh, I can make it interesting for you. Well, you would take that 5 on the left anyway. And take this one. All right. So on Bob's turn, highest one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take this one, and then the lowest out of the available, which would be this. Go here. Go there. Okay, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 credits. 4 credits. We're in the end game. Final round. We got to place. So we got to place those. For every one we place, we deal with it. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a lot of rounds here. I'm going to do Z and then 1. So I'm going to do this. I need this. I need that. This for that one. I'm going to do a master action first. Put you there. You here. Then I'm going to do a place here. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Put this bottom. Yeah, so if I put it there, I could put that at the bottom. But yeah, I am going to do that. Then I'm going to take a free action before my third. And remember, I placed 2 of those, so I get 2 credit. My free action, do this. I can get 4. Then I'm going to do another free action. Put you here. Another free action to put you here. And another free action. Put you here. Remember, I haven't taken my third action yet. Nothing I can really get that's going to be helpful. Like, what can I complete quickly in finesse steps to get the least amount of points? I come over here, but then I think I would zero it out because it would be 1, 2, 3 to kind of zero it out. Bob wouldn't be able to get that anyway. And let me do that so I could show you what I mean when I say zero it out. I'm going to take this as my third. So give him that. And there's nothing to replace. So on Bob's turn, he's going to grab the most expensive and the least. And then that happens. And we're in the end game. Let's come over. So as the end game with finesse, I could spend these 2 to take some action so I can mitigate. So I'm going to spend these 2 to get my free action during finishing touches to put this here. All right, so now we're on finishing touches. I'm going to do -1, -2, which will get me 3 -2, 1 point. So I get 1 point. So then we add up to see how I did. Bob, I think you got me this round. So this will be 1. So let's just count this as, just give myself some, count this as 1. 6, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let me recount that. So that's 1, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I got 22 points. Bob. Let me make sure I do the scoring for finesse right, but Bob will destroy me. Yeah, standard scoring rules apply. Okay. Bob, 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 Bob. 3, 5, 10, 11, 14, 16, 20, 23, 24, 25, 27, 27. Damn you, Bob. And that's finesse. So that's how finesse works. It adds a little bit of strategy dynamic to help you see to do it. So I think I said I got like 22 or something, right? 1, 6, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22. 22 to 27. Oh boy. But that's it. That's the game. In 1 hour, I played 2 games and went through all the instructions. Just to let you know, like, that is Project L, the base game that you saw the first time, and then Finesse, which adds in these cards that give that dynamic more to the strategy of dealing with it. But it also comes with a harder difficulty of the solo AI. So this game is completely soloable, but it also has the rules are slight. Guess I can't call you hardcore anymore. And I did play hard mode. So in hard mode, he beat me by 5 points, which is not bad for hard mode. The unbeatable variant, which means you don't give him any, is off the bat, he's just gonna start dominating you. So that's basically how it goes. But that's it. It's a fun game, I'm telling you. If you're like, hey, I need a game to bring to the table with the kids or significant other or whatever, and you just want to kind of play and have a really good time real quick, have a lot of, and that's the thing, while you're playing this game, you're thinking of a strategy, but you can also have, just chat. It's a chat game. You can just chat and talk and laugh it up and stuff like that while you're playing, and then deal with the strategy of it. The dice. The dice are against him in this game. Yeah, the dice are definitely against me. Oh, I guess I can't call you hardcore anymore, but you're always going to be awesome. Thank you, Barrett. So, but that is Project L. I mean, in a nutshell. There's another expansion that's called Ambassador that you can get, which adds some more rules like flipping and doing some more strategy, so it adds more depth to the game. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yep. So let's head back up. It's a short Sunday. It's a short Sunday of Project L. But I hope you enjoy what you saw. Even if you're like, this game looks fun, but it's not for me. I hope you at least enjoyed being at the table with everybody, chatting and having a good time. But if you did find it interesting, you could go to the Boardcubator website. Actually, let's go back down to the table and go to Boardcubator and see what that stuff looks like. Boardcubator, and we will go to their site. Let me share this real quick so we can take a look. Okay. So Boardcubator, bringing unique, addictive, and beautiful experiences to your table in our core design philosophy. So their games, which is Project L, Finesse, Ghost Piece, so there's got Space Race. I've never heard of this. So, but let's deal with what we know, and then we'll go to Space Race. So there's Project L. Yeah, take care, Barrett. Thanks for joining, and always glad to see you. 20 to 40 minutes, it kind of goes through. Why are they showing Space Guy? I'm not even going to click on that. So you can play Project L on Tabletopia if you play online, And then the expansions are Finesse, Ambassador, Ghost, and Ambassador Pack that you can get if you want. No, we will keep me. So let's take. I'm curious as to what this space race is. What is this? They're doing Kingdom Come Deliverance for people who know that. I don't know anything about this game. The day when the nation. Blah, blah, blah. So it looks like worker placement, maybe? Hire astronauts and scientists in order to dominate the universe. Lofty goals. Develop new technologies and projects. Initiate space program celebrations. Choose one of the following missions to venture on. Pledge in the first 72 hours to get a free Cold War expansion. So that one went Kickstarter as well. You can play this one on Tabletop Simulator. You know, I get on there a few times. So I might check it out. I wonder what's going on with that. Like, why? Let's go to BGG Space Race. BGG Space Race. And I'm sure, like, with Space Race and stuff like that by Board Cubator, that the core group is just going to probably be like, you know, man, it's not for me. It's not crunchy. My brain didn't bake, so I'm mad. KCD. I don't know what KCD is. What's KCD, Cynthia? So, I mean, who doesn't sit around this table like this, right? Who's not in a, you know, in a suit or military gear as we sit around this table and play this game? I know I do. No, I will be. I don't know about you all. So it looks like worker placement style. That's what it looks like. Got some minis that go with it. But let's see what. I don't have any Valeria games. I've never played them. It's not because I don't like them. I haven't gotten around. It sounds like it's an LCG, and I've got 3, so I'm trying to be kind of but we'll see. Which is this Cold War I'm looking at? Oh, I'm not supposed to be looking. I'm supposed to be looking at Project L. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I was right. And Project L got a 7.6. And let's look at the ratings for Project L. The game is good, not great. It has been getting a lot of buzz, but really there isn't that much going on. I probably like it as much as I like Splendor. Fair. As about the same weight and length, but here you have some pattern to figure out. It works, and I would play again, but I'm just not excited about it. This is a fair review. It's a fair review. Brilliant design. It mixes a clean polyomino puzzle aspect with a simple engine building aspect. Cool. I want to see somebody who gave it a 1's like, this game is unplayable. The only game my girlfriend has asked to play twice in one sitting. Easy to teach, quick to play, but still allows some good planning. A fun little engine builder. Okay. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, let's look at that. Because that Kickstarter is coming soon. Let's go to Kingdom Come Deliverance. This one is coming out soon, and this is their big one that they're dropping. I mean, you don't want to play a game where one guy's strangling another guy over a burning city? We don't want to play that. I know I want to strangle people over a burning city. I'm just saying. So this one, epic app-driven narrative, RPG-like progression, a living world. Okay, I think this one's on GameFound. I think that's where it is, where it's coming. Let me go to GameFound. GameFound. Total Rome is taking over, but let's go look for Kingdom. There it is. Love the video for this. I'll play it. So Kingdom Come Deliverance. The campaign's in preview. Don't know when it starts, but soon. Playtime is 2 hours. That's just 2 hours. That's it. After 2 hours, you're done. The land of milk and honey is filling up with blood. Oh my god. Make sure it's not yours. Is there a video for this? Let me see. Let me see if I can find one. Let me see. Deliverance. It looks like it's based off of a... I gotta put board game, because it looks like it's based off of a video game. Okay, here it is. And I hate ads. I hate ads so much. So let's get through the horrible ads. I won't do audio. Well, let's see what happens if I do audio. And I'll shut off my mic.
What a sight, eh? While bright, the flames of war won't keep you warm. And people out there are getting colder by the day. Common folk caught in the middle, between the Hussites and the Crusaders. They don't have much faith left. Or trust, for that matter. Plan your steps.
Show the game.
It were better you keep your mouth shut and your dagger sharp. Your purpose, your work.
That was pointless. They didn't show the game. So... Yeah, they didn't show the game, so that means nothing to me. I need to see gameplay. But if the video game is good, things would continue in the game with or without you interacting with it. You could even be late for events. Yeah, I gotta love a trailer that shows you nothing. I'm in there like, okay, you're showing me artwork. Show me the game. Show me the game. Show me the game. So. Let's go to BGG and see if they have any images of it. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay, so let's... Oh, I gotta go back down to the table if I want this to work. Okay, so let's see if there's any images of the game. So they got these little small pieces. Let's zoom in here. They got little small pieces that are on here that I don't know what they're for. They got some minis. And don't be fooled. These things are probably super tiny. So don't think that they're going to be large minis. Probably average size D&D minis. But symbols on there. I don't get the point of this shot. Like, if we're trying to show off the box, it's in the background with the name, so let's blur the name so you can't see it. So let's show the minis, which is the main focus of the image, but you can't really see anything of the board to see what the minis are doing. And then there's the app in the front that you can't see what's there in it. Are those Smarty candies? They might be. They might be. I don't want to bash the game. I just don't. They're not showing me anything. So far, I've seen 3 different angles of the same board. 4 different angles of the same board that tell me nothing. So I have no buy-in in this right now for what they have. It's not enough. It may be a fantastic game, but for right now, it's not enough. I need to see more. 1 to 4 players, 90 to 150 minutes. More than 2 hours. So 14 plus weight, whatever's there. There's just that same trailer that shows nothing. Strangling some guys, the city burns. App's got some pretty nice drawing on it. Okay, so there's a narrative app. Once again. Nothing. Explore the world as you see it. Interact with people in numerous locations. Okay, I've given this enough of my time. When Kingdom Come Deliverance drops the Kickstarter, I will pay more attention to it. Until then, I'm not paying attention to it because there's not enough to pay attention to. But I'm hopeful. It's just there's nothing really there. But yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. But you got to see Project L if that is something that would interest you to just kind of get to the table for a quick play for solo or family fun. Project L. All right, everybody. So what's coming up next? Tuesday, I will be going through all of Zephyron on Unsettled. We're doing tasks A, B, and C all in the same go. Not. I've never played it. Not gonna try. We're gonna play it together. We're gonna learn it together. I'm gonna read through the primers and we'll do it. I know a lot of people like to say, no, I want to understand how to play it before I even stream, but we are playing together. We are learning together. We will figure it out together, and it'll be fun. So that's Tuesday. Thursday, I'm playing Gloom with Steven and Pac-Man. So join us for some fun Gloom fun on Tabletop Simulator. Sunday, I'm playing This War of Mine. I think I'm going to do for the This War of Mine scenario, I think I'm going to do the just the two of us one, where you can only play 2 survivors. And we will see how fast I die. If I make it through, if I die fast enough, I'll play another scenario, which will close out the Tales of the Ruined City expansion, because I have one more to play that I haven't played yet. But I will play that one and see how it goes. And then we'll start looking at getting into the next expansion, which is Days of the Siege, which I do have. I just haven't opened it up to see what's in it yet. And that's going to be all for next week. Next week's going to just be a 3-stream week because I've got a lot of other appointments and real life stuff going on that I can't get in as much. Saturday, though, I'll be playing with Barrett and Steve, I believe. Then, or is that 2 weeks from now? It's either next week or the week after. That Saturday. Saturday morning, I'm probably going to be playing another Lord of the Rings LCG with Kate and whichever else one of my patrons want to join in. So we'll see, but we'll play. We'll have a good time. If you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see the stuff that's coming up. The Patreon link is down there if you are interested. You don't have to. You can just come to the table because I'm going to stream these things. But the Patrons do get some exclusive stuff. Like yesterday, they were I did an exclusive Lord of the Rings LCG playthrough with them, and then after that one was over, once it fully uploaded, I released it onto for public consumption. So it'll still come to public consumption. Don't feel you have to. You're not missing out on anything. It's just a little bit later to interact and that stuff. It's just I want to show the patrons that I love them so for helping me out. So I appreciate it. We got other games coming in the next week, like I did the Nemesis Lockdown one. We've got Genotype. Thank you, Cynthia. We have Genotype coming for that we're gonna play. We've got Great Wall. There's another game that I can't talk about right now that I'm gonna be playing. So more stuff coming, and yeah, we'll get into it. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all Tuesday. Cool. Insert comment or slogan here. See y'all later. Bye.